I have a buddy I've known for a short time, maybe 3 years now, and he's a well-known rapper. And we have this conversation sometimes about breaking through to success. And I think it's fascinating, the correlation between almost every industry in business, including the music industry, and also every facet in life when it comes to being successful. His start was different than mine, but the process was exactly the same. Everyone he knew was fighting to become a rap star at the time. All of his friends were constantly writing lyrics, right? And they were trying to outdo each other. And every friend he considered a competitor, right? Because they would try to tear each other down. They would steal each other's lyrics and they'd try to get each other too drunk or too high before they went on stage so that they would look stupid, all to hold them back, right? And everyone in his family told him how he needed to get a job and just forget about his dream. But it's fascinating that there's a few people in this world who actually cover their ears, put the blinders on, and put their head down and charge forward. But it's never people who work the hardest that make it to success. There's a formula to success in every industry and in also every area of life. And I challenge you to think about what your biggest goal is right now and put that goal into this formula. It might be, I don't know, making more sales or growing your revenue or gaining more market share in your industry. Or it might be to have a closer relationship with your spouse or your kids, or dropping weight so you fit back into your favorite outfit. Whatever your biggest goal is, most people get overwhelmed by the thought of what it might take to reach that goal. And they get focused on just one of the 2 or 3 or 4 actions that would actually guarantee success, right? If they wanted to do them to reach that goal. And they work super hard on just that one action. Like, if they want to lose weight, maybe they just exercise, but they don't eat healthy and they don't stop drinking every weekend, but they work super hard in the gym on one action that they need to take. But the process of success in any area of life is never about focusing on just one action. It's about being clear on the few actions needed and then putting time into those few actions. I'm about to simplify this process for you. And if you do this, you will meet or exceed your goals. It's just the way it is. For my friend, what separated him from all the others around him was that instead of just working hard, he found out who the influencers were, and he went and worked with them for free, and he persisted in finding more and more powerful relationships and giving to those relationships, right? And constantly staying focused while he was giving to those relationships on his own success as well. The formula that he talks about when we're just kind of hanging out and sharing stories about what we've been through is this: find the best clubs to perform at, and then do everything possible to perform at those clubs as often as possible, and then find the most powerful people who you need on your team and do everything necessary to get them on your team. And then find out exactly what actions need to be taken and how often they need to be taken, and then forget about everything else except taking those actions and taking them as often as you can. That's it. And my guess is that millions of people want to be a rapper or a singer or in the entertainment business, right? But this guy made it by following a formula. And now he's friends with all the other performers who he used to idolize when he was a kid. And he is blown away. He tells me stories all the time about their success came from following the exact same formula. I mean, not the exact same words, but the same formula. And that's the exact same formula for business and for every other area of your life as well. And it is so very much worth putting time into thinking about this at least once a year, every single year, and defining a few things, right? First, the biggest, most targeted audience for you to put your product or your service or your brand in front of. When I go into any company as an owner or as an investor or as an advisor, I call this reach. And there's very specific ways that we can massively increase the number of people who we reach with our message and how we frame our message so that it falls on their ears properly and in a motivating way for them to want to do business with us, right? And second is defining the most powerful, influential people that we need on our team. And I've proven this, I don't know, no less than a dozen times, that I could go into any company and 4 or 5 or even 10x our growth rate by adding just one amazing team member. Even if the company is running crappy systems, what you cannot do, what you can never, ever, ever do is go into a company that has amazing systems but crappy people and expect it to grow, right? It's the people. And third, define the most important actions that create the exact kind of success that you're looking for and understand the most efficient and the most effective ways to perform those actions. And then put your head down, charge forward, put your blinders on, and stop chasing shiny objects and put the great majority of your time and effort and your energy into those actions. That's it. So simple, those 3 things. It doesn't make a difference what your goals are. Breaking through to success is a formula, and the people who reach it are always the ones who first get clear and then surround themselves with the right people and then spend their time focused on the actions that will get them to their goal the most predictably. And if you want to know actions that the most successful companies focus, there's a report on the homepage of my website that it's completely free, and it details exactly what the fastest growing companies track. I want you to have it. That's why it's free, right? It's just, you go there, you can have it. It was designed to help you figure out the best actions for you to focus on to scale your business to the next level. And before you do that, if you like this content, give it a thumbs up. And if this is your first time with us, please subscribe so that you get access to the hundreds of business tip videos that we have for you on YouTube.